Hello, my name is Cade Clark. This is my EDUC 1300 final. Today I'm going to be presenting my timeline on resilience and how to persevere through hard things, and how Trevor did it in Born a Crime. Okay, so first off, we have the first situation, the crush, chapter 12, page 177. The challenge is he couldn't tell how Zahira felt about him. He didn't know if she liked him back, if she should keep trying, or if he should keep trying, or what he should do. And he missed out on an opportunity and waited too long because he just wasn't sure about his life. One thing that he learned is he should have been more resilient and just trusted in what he was thinking and made the move on her. Maybe if he would have done that, he could have had a different result and could have ended up better. Okay? The second event, the dance. So, chapter 14, page 199. Trevor was really struggling to fit in socially with all the different groups that he tried to fit into, and it just wasn't working for him. And one day he realized through comedy and other things that he just needed to have self-confidence and just be himself, and he'll fit in and be confident in his own shoes. And he really learned that and persevered through these hard experiences not fitting in and came out a better man. Event 3, chapter 15, page 216. The challenge was the misunderstanding the name Hitler. His dance group, they named themselves Hitler. They didn't realize that it was a bad thing in other parts of the world. They were not aware of their surroundings. And other people got offended by this and started to have some turmoil because of it. And he learned a lot from this because he realized not everybody knows the same things or thinks of everything the same way. And this grew him as a person, and he persevered through this experience. The Cheese Boys, chapter 16, page 299. His friends got involved with some crime, trying to make some quick cash, and they got in trouble because of this and ended up realizing that, he ended up realizing that maybe you shouldn't do crime and just try to steal and do other things for a cheap way to get money. And this was a big experience in his life because he realized that he needed to be his own man and make money the right way and do things the correct way and follow the rules. So this is very important for him, and he persevered through it. The last one is his mother getting shot. This was in chapter 18, page 265, right around there. His mother got shot by Abel, and she ended up going through it. Obviously, when you get shot, it's a very bad experience. And she survived, persevered through, and showed Trevor that through any trial, she can come out and be a better woman and live her life again. And Trevor learned this for himself as well by seeing this experience. My personal timelines, here's some experiences I have. When I broke my foot, I was playing football one day in middle school, and I ended up breaking the side of my foot right before one of our Super Bowl games. I was distraught. It was a terrible moment. I was a young kid. I was really mad about it. But I ended up joining swim right afterwards and joined swim for a couple months, ended up beating some of my friends and getting a lot better at swim. And I ended up really enjoying swim at the end of the day. So I persevered through having the broken foot, and I was able to swim and still have a great time. What's the time looking like? When I won districts in wrestling. So whenever I won districts in wrestling, I had to wrestle a kid that I lost to earlier that year in the championship match. Ended up losing, and I was pretty pissed. It doesn't get much worse than losing against him the first time. So I came back to districts, beat him in the districts match, and I was victorious. I was resilient, and I came up on top. When I was homeless once. So once I was homeless, just living out of my car and on my friends' couches for a couple months. And this taught me to really be scrappy and just use all my resources and make the best out of my situation. The time my dad lost his job. My dad lost his job, and money was short, and you have to all kind of come together and help out. So, when he lost his job, I started working a little extra, pitched in some money, and we all came together and came out, and everything was okay. And we all learned that we can persevere through hard times as a family. Once me and my friends got lost camping. This was a unique experience. We just got lost in the middle of the woods, probably like 10 miles from our camp. Went on a really long hike, didn't know where we were at, very stupid. But we ended up trusting our instincts on the trails and making it back, even though we had no connection on our phones, through praying and other things like that. And we ended up making it back after a couple hours. So it was definitely a hard experience, but we did make it back at the end of the day, and we persevered through it. Some of the similarities me and Trevor have, we never give up, just like me, Trevor, and Trevor's mom. Never give up, you gotta keep going. This comes to the second question right here. What resilience strategies can I apply in my own life? One thing, this is all you need in your whole life. Just keep going, that's it. That's the only answer. And how do challenges prepare you for success rather than stop you? Well, you gotta get knocked down to get back up, and it makes you a better man or woman. And resilience helps me to complete my degree and my career by never giving up, even through failing tests, struggling on assignments, everything. You fail it, you get back up, you try harder on the next test, get a better grade. Same thing with your career. You get fired, you search again for another job, you work harder, and you win. That's it. Long-term goals. Looking towards the end of the road. Okay, here's my letter. I'm gonna read it off the computer. All right, here we go. Dear Dad, I just wanted to say thank you for everything you've done for me. One thing I've learned this year is that resilience isn't always about struggling. It's about getting back up and continuing to move forward, even when things don't go the way you planned. Between working 2 jobs, going to school full time, and becoming a flight instructor, there has definitely been times where I felt overwhelmed. Those challenges have taught me how to work hard, manage my time, and stay focused on what's important. They've helped shape me into someone who doesn't give up when life gets difficult. I'm becoming someone who's more responsible, confident, and determined to reach my goals. I'm working towards finishing my degree and building up my career. And I think I couldn't have got to this point without you. Thank you for always believing in me and pushing me to be my best. I hope to continue to make you proud, growing and working towards my future. Love, Cade. And that's it for my EDUC final. Gotta stay resilient, gotta stay working hard, gotta get back up. That's all you gotta do.